Now, power rebates, subsidies for manufacturers and a predictable tax policy are among proposals the private sector wants the government to look into. This emerged during a public participation exercise on legislation and policy reforms held in Nairobi. Investment, Trade and Industry Cabinet Secretary, that is Salim Mvurya, says the secretariat has 14 days to table a report that will be presented to Cabinet as government undertakes reforms to improve consumer protection. Investments, trade and manufacturing, that is, let's listen into that story.
The contribution of manufacturing to the gross domestic product has declined from 15% to 7.6% due to a myriad of challenges, including high energy costs.
The cost of energy, the cost of taxation, and one of our biggest things that we're looking at is the cost of transparency and integrity. Earlier we talked about, I think Ahmed, you mentioned a little bit about, business integrity and Transparency International and all that. We really want Kenya to be the thriving country in the region.
The solution that would work 5 years ago will not work today. It may not work next year, and that is why this process of continuous engagement then becomes extremely important.
The private sector is keen on, among others, energy taxes and subsidies for manufacturers, optimization of geothermal to reduce energy costs, and conclusion and implementation of the national tax policy.
The unpredictability of the tax regime, the conflicting or unaligned levies and taxes that we bear between the county government and the national government. And we also appreciate your commitment to help us with other ministries that affect the business of trade.
With the culmination of the public engagement today, focus now shifts on how the recommendations from the various stakeholders will be incorporated and implemented.
We are looking forward to come up with an action plan based on what you have raised and an implementation matrix that will guide our policy and legislative intervention.
And I've also committed to institute a quarterly meeting with the stakeholders to continuously review our progress, but more importantly now identify opportunities that can enhance business in our country.
Regina Manyara reporting for Easy Friday.